Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 75 already of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today we're talking about energy and enthusiasm with respect to communication in our communication. Why do we want to be energetic and enthusiastic when we're communicating? And let's talk about what places it's most important, because you don't have to be energetic and enthusiastic everywhere and in every communication, but there are critical ones that you want to be energetic and enthusiastic in because they totally impact the results that you're going to get when you're behaving in that way. The power to persuade, the power to motivate, the power to influence, the power to get other people excited comes from the amount of energy and enthusiasm we bring in different situations, primarily through our body language, which is a form of communication, and our actions and the words that we say and the tone of voice we use, etc. I'll talk about 7 different ways that you can influence and make sure that you have energy in your communications. After we talk about some of the primary places that we want to make sure we are being positive and enthusiastic and energetic about, interaction with the personal relationships and the people we love and care the most about. We want to be positively energetic and enthusiastic there, right? I think my granddaughters, it's really easy to be enthusiastic and excited about children because they're excited about everything, and their energy and enthusiasm is contagious, just like ours is. We just forget about it as we get older and more serious and have problems and challenges and things we have to deal with all the time. We forget to focus on the things that we love and are passionate about. And that begins with the people and the relationships we care the most about. All those communications ought to be filled with that love and passion and enthusiasm and excitement so that they know that's how we feel about them. Causes that we care about, different passion projects and things that we have. If you're volunteering and you're not enthusiastic about it and positive and there for the right reason, please don't do it, because that negative energy is just as infectious, it's not even more so, than positive energy. Also, school, work, play, wherever you go, you take yourself with you. So take your best self. Don't take your grumpy, ornery, I got up on the wrong side of the bed self. Take your most positive, energetic, excited, enthusiastic, passionate, and willing to play full out self for that. So what are 7 ways that we can cultivate enthusiasm and energy in our communication? And how do we go about doing those things? Number 1, use positive body language. Lean forward. Let people know you're interested and excited. Make eye contact. We just talked about body language the other day. Make sure that you are letting people know that you care and are listening and want to know what they have to say or what they're communicating. Use hand gestures that reinforce the messages that you're sending and that show that you're enthusiastic. If you're just sitting there with your hands in your lap talking in a monotone, which we're going to talk about next, how energized and enthusiastic are the people that you're communicating with going to be? 0, or maybe even negative. Number 2, vary your tone and pace and pitch. How high or how low you speak, the tone of voice that you're using. I have a tendency with my granddaughters to get as excited as they do, and I raise my voice to too high a pitch. And so I'm practicing to make sure that I stop doing that, because I think it's bad for their little psyches. I know nobody likes to get screamed at, and it's out of my own fear of them getting hurt than anything else. And that's for me to deal with, not them. And so they shouldn't have to deal with my inappropriate volume or tone or pitch because I'm excited in a scared or negative way. We want to be excited and enthusiastic in a positive way. Number 3, speak with passion. If you are, and if you truly believe in the thing that you're talking about, you don't have any trouble with any of this communication, right? It's easy, and people totally get when you're being excited and enthusiastic authentically. Now, if you're trying to fake it, people see right through that too, and it doesn't work. If you don't really believe in what you're saying or believe in what you're doing, just be quiet for a while until you do believe in it. And if you don't, you just don't ever talk about it. So speak with passion. Number 4, engage with your audience. Make sure that no matter what type of situation you're in and you're communicating, whether it's a prepared speech, a performance, sometimes performances we don't engage, but a lot of times we do engage the audience, right? We look at them, we bring them into the story that's unfolding, and we get them laughing and clapping and engaging and cheering or singing along, whatever it might be. But we want to invite our audiences to be as excited and enthusiastic as we are. I think of Tony Robbins events. I've been to several Tony Robbins events and been to a lot of different events where he's been a speaker. And you don't just sit in your chair with it, Tony Robbins. I mean, almost nobody can just sit and watch Tony Robbins unmoved, because he brings so much passion and so much enthusiasm and so much energy to every presentation he gives. And he engages the audience, right? I guarantee if you're sitting still in the middle of a room in a Tony Robbins event, you're going to be called on. So if you don't want to be called on, you better stand up and participate. Number 5, practice active listening. Again, this is one of those things that I will work on forever, because it's such a critical communication skill, and people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I think that's a pretty wise saying. You need to care about other people and care about what they're talking about and be genuinely interested in it, and prove that by patiently being present and listening actively, asking questions for clarification, etc. But we want to present that we're listening and respond with genuine interest, right? When somebody's sharing something with you, be generally interested. It's a lot easier with people we love and care about, although sometimes we ignore them too because of all the other junk that's going around in our head. Number 6, be authentic. Be yourself, be authentic, be who you really are. Don't pretend you're somebody else, especially in your closest relationships, because they're doomed to fail. If we pretend we're somebody else in our relationships with our family and the people we love and care about the most, and our friends and acquaintances, acquaintances are a level removed from, we need to be authentic with everybody, right? But what we choose to share won't be the same with everybody. And then finally, stay energized, right? Stay energetic. How do you stay energetic? There's similar things for all of us, and then there's different things for all of us. You know, Tony Robbins again talks about a power move. I adopted power moves ages ago. I used to walk like 5-6 miles a day at the state park near my old house, and about a fourth or a halfway through, I would be like, oh my God, I'm losing my energy. And so I would do a power move. I had a weird little power move I'd do on the trails that boosted my energy and gave me more energy. You can have a power move. You can eat right, exercise, hydrate, take care of yourself, get enough sleep. All the things that help us to be healthier physically and mentally and emotionally, help us to be more energetic, more positive, and more enthusiastic in our communication. So what are we going to do today for an action item? We're going to pick one of these 7 things, and we are going to, excuse me with my cloggy throat, pay attention to it. Not the best communication, right, with the cloggy throat. Coffee always helps. We're going to pick one of the 7 things. So body language, tone and pitch. That's probably the one I'm going to pick. Speak with passion. I don't know that I'm doing much speaking today. Engage with your audience. I will do that today, as well as practice active listening, be authentic, and then take care of yourself. Okay? Pick one of those. Just write in the comments below the one that you're going to work on today, or you're going to do some action in today. Maybe you're going to make sure you go to bed on time today. And on time for you might be very different than me. Sometimes on time is 9 o'clock. Sometimes on time is midnight. Just depends on what's going on. But make sure you're getting enough rest and taking care of yourself, hydrating, etc. All right, that is our topic for today, energy and enthusiasm. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate yourself in terms of energy and enthusiasm in your communication. Do you think you bring your authentic self, your right tone and pitch, your engaging audiences, all these things to the table when you're communicating the majority of the time, right? None of us do it all the time. Nobody's perfect. Nobody does everything right all the time. Show me a perfect person, and I will, I guess, appreciate and be grateful for them for setting such a good example for the rest of us. All right, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.